eating Sasquatches. RDR1 is where baby eating Sasquatches come from. Yeah, it's from Undead Nightmare. You kill all the Sasquatches, and then when you find the last Sasquatch, you get the cutscene of him going, "We eat berries and fruit," and he goes, "You eat babies. You have to survive. Everybody knows that. It's not your fault." All right, fuck it. Red Dead time. Let's do Undead Night. No, let's not do Undead Nightmare. I don't want that mindless of content. So, I actually kind of hate Rockstar as a studio, or at least I hate GTA, because I think they're misanthropic, like cynical games that hate being alive and hate like the human experience and think everybody is just like South Park levels of like, if you're a human and alive, you're stupid and you're not worth anything. But paradoxically, I think the Red Dead games are some of like the best that they've ever produced, and like really like delve deep into like the id of the human spirit in a lot of ways, and like the misery that can exist in it and stuff. I don't know, they're really like, I think they are very like serious games. Obviously there's like funny stuff in it too, but I think they are very like serious games with a lot of like heart and soul. Like, my problem with GTA's humor is just that it is so deeply unsubtle, it wraps around to just being unfunny. Like, when their Facebook, like, fucking alternative is, like, made by, like, Zark Kuckerberg, and the Facebook alternative is called, like, Fuck Twat, and everybody's like, oh my god, I was posting on Fuck Twat yesterday, and it's like, man, alright, fuck off. I get it, you think everybody who has a social media account is an idiot who should be purged. I understand. You're really cool, dude.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
I particularly like Red Dead 1 for the time period that it's set in, which is the death of the West.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon,
Like the death of the Wild West specifically.
No, only
because RDR2 takes place when the Wild West is still sort of a thing. It's on its way out, but it's still like a thing. And this is like outright like the death of the Wild West.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
People like John Marston do not have a place in this society anymore.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state
Sonic
should
Moe
not
is a
be
very
ruled
different
by
thing.
Such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
I'll be honest, I read Sonic Moe and knew you meant movie, and if you had never clarified the typo, I would have just continued on assuming you said movie. Would not have even said anything about it, but now you've called a lot of attention to it.
It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But
They are the most killable white people ever, but also they're like, they're emblematic of this time period, you know?
Armadillo.
And they're emblematic of like the shifting like perspective and stuff. Like you've got these two people talking about bringing civilization to these untamed lands, and how you know, how they're bringing religion to these people and all this stuff, and all, you know, all this shit. And it's like, then you've just got fucking this guy who looks like this in between them, you know? Also, hold on, I turned off something earlier and I need to turn it back on, I think. Oh man, I never thought I'd get to play this game again. I 100%ed this game on my PlayStation 3. I did kind of think about playing RDR2 first because it's technically a prequel, but I should probably play them in release order. Probably hits harder that way.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
I don't know, I think RDR1 specifically goes into a lot of interesting places. Really, I'm gonna say, I think GTA 4 and RDR1 are probably when Rockstar was at their best, because like they still made games that were funny and had like, you know, like they were fun to fuck around in, and they had funny, you know, little like jokes or whatever, and they had funny moments. But like in GTA 5 feels like it tips too far over into the scale of trying to be like completely funny, right? Like it's telling what I think is actually like a really good story in a world where people are like running around with like, you know, twat waffle on their head or whatever, right? Like they're like it's a serious story in a world that is not serious. But GTA 4 is a serious story in a world that is like mostly serious. It's like, I'd say like 85% serious. There's some funny stuff if you look around for it, but for the most part, or GTA 4 rather, but like for the most part it's pretty serious. And RDR1 is a lot the same way, but also the stories they tell are about like, they're both pretty similar, and both pretty heavily about like revenge and what it means to get revenge, and what it like, how like what that means is like a motivator for a person, and like what it does kind of to like, you know, your living soul, and like what do you do after revenge and stuff like that. You know, does it bring happiness? Does it bring peace? Like, I don't know, they both tell like somewhat similar stories that I think are like really good. And I think that like arc of like trying to focus on like these really personal, almost character studies was really, really good. Like, I don't feel like I know Michael or Franklin or Trevor from GTA 5 very well as characters at all. Maybe Michael, he gets the most focus, but like, I don't feel like I know them very well as characters at all. And I feel like I know Nico Bellic like really well, you know? He has a lot of like personal moments where he like goes into like why he's doing these things and the motivations that he has for doing them, and like how he just wants a better life, but how it's really hard to get a better life for somebody like him, and, you know, like an immigrant in the US that, you know, came from like a country that's like full of war, and how, you know, he keeps getting dragged into this stuff that ultimately leads him back to the people he was trying to run away from in the first place, and puts him on this quest for revenge that, like, when he gets it at the end, does it make him any happier? Does it make his life easier there? Or is he just now a hollow soldier that's like, you know, a hollow shell of a man that only knows how to be a soldier that's existing in another area that he's turned into a war-torn, you know, like desolate place for him, like emotionally, you know? It's like, it's interesting.
You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Ulster.
Woo-wee. I ain't had a decent ride in years. Looking at you, I feel something.
RDR1 goes like very similarly. I won't like explain exactly how, but it does something kind of similar.
Come on.
Tap shift. If you hold shift, your horse will maintain its current speed.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth.
Ugh.
I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Yeah, Nico has a genuinely heart-wrenching arc, and I also think John Marston's arc is really interesting and really, like,
You plan
heart-wrenching.
on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Like, John is a guy who isn't actually, like, John is a guy who's basically forced to go on this mission for revenge, and it does sate him, and it is like something he wants, but it's not actually like something he set out to do on his own.
Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
I really don't think it has the same misanthropy. It does have some, but nowhere near as much.
That's right.
And the misanthropy it has are about people who suck and are like racist. And it goes like, wow, that dude sucks and he's racist.
You ain't really talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Also, like, to be fair, especially for somebody like John, from John's perspective, this is a pretty good time to be misanthropic.
He's better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marshall. Just over this hill.
Like, from John's perspective, the only way of life that he knows and the way of life that he's grown up in is ending. And there is no place for him afterwards.
Listen,
like, it's a pretty understandable time to be misanthropic about the prospects of your life. Also, he's being forced to go on this revenge tour that he doesn't really want to do. But also, like, you know, he kind of does because these people hurt him.
Have yourself a good time.
But also, they're kind of family, so he doesn't want to. It's a whole arc. I think I unironically, because I know a lot of the plot of RDR2, at least a lot of the big points anyway, I unironically believe that John Marston should go up there as like one of the Western greats. Hold on one second.
Bill!
Oh, you know what? You know what I need? Hold on. Isn't this thing fucking huge? Sure is. Okay. No. There we go. Got my cowboy hat.
Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
I don't
That
believe
ain't
so,
fair,
no.
Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
That's the other thing about John is that he was the in the group that is in RDR2, he was kind of the most like he's weirdly the most adapted to the new world, even though he's still doesn't have a place in it. That's John Marston's VA? That's really funny. But yeah, John was like the most educated of them and showed like the most interest in educating himself. A bunch of the people in the group that John and Arthur are part of don't even know how to read. Like they are completely illiterate, which was a somewhat common thing back then.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here.
That's funny, because I really could not imagine anybody else doing his voice.
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston.
That's very John, though, is the thing. That's very
Bonnie
in
McFarlane.
character.
Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't
John
know.
is trying to adjust to a society he doesn't get, but keeps pretending he does.
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what were you doing?
I don't know.
now?
I could talk about this game and Red Dead in general for a really long
Take
time.
my
I
time and go
really
after him the less
really
kind
do.
way.
think that they are very like good and important stories.
Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Also, I know Rockstar spends way too much making their games, and I'm not going to defend that. But man, does the fact that they've hired like actual real cinematographers and stuff for their cutscenes show, you know? Like it really you can tell. The way that shots are lit and cut, and you know the like angles and stuff that they have. Pretty good. That's just how Rob Whitehoff talks. That's funny.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands.
Trying to figure out what my button to zoom in my camera a little bit is. Used to be able to do this in I don't think they've ever called Grand Theft Auto 6 the first quadruple A game. That was Ubisoft's pirate game. But yes, they are probably going to charge $100 for it. Yeah, I think you're confusing Ubisoft and Rockstar here. I'm not super excited for Grand Theft Auto 6, but I'm not gonna, like, you know, say that they're doing something they're not.
Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
Let's go.
No, I think they are gonna charge $100 for it, which is insane and not. I'm probably going to buy it because I'm a streamer and I can make that money back. You shouldn't.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Like I said, I can justify it because I'm a content creator for video games. Yeah. I don't think anybody else should buy Grand Theft Auto 6. And even then, I might not.
I'm no expert,
frankly, because I'm...
Like
unless, if it is just as shitty and misanthropic as the last one, as GTA 5, then I probably won't. But we'll see.
Are hard to erase.
Because Moonlily, you said that GTA 4 tried to like destroy the pathos of its message all the time. I think GTA 5 is the one that really does that. I think GTA 4 does as well, but nowhere near as badly.
When it makes things better. Come on, boy.
Come on,
I'm hoping it bombs. Well, you were hoping wrong. They could put shit on a plate and people would still buy it if they called it Grand Theft Auto 6.
When I was just a little girl.
Grand Theft Auto 6, I'm telling you right now, will be one of the most successful games in history.
Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no
unfortunately.
Me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we going inside? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
We'd best get moving. This is a
Peter
dangerous time of
Carbine.
night for us.
Time to do some cowboy shit under the moonlight.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
I'm just really fucking sad that Red Dead Redemption Online was as shit as it is. I want to do Red Dead Redemption 2 like RP so badly. Like I want to stream that, but it's also embarrassing, so I can't. Red Dead Redemption Online could have been so
God
good,
damn
and
it,
if they just put the
rabbits
time
ran
into it,
again.
but they just didn't.
Come on, let's get rid of them
And they
once
made it a
and for all.
microtransaction hell, and it sucks. If it was a good game, I would probably spend so much fucking time playing it and being a bounty hunter.
Come on.
Can I mount my horse? All right, sure.
Come on, then. Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use. Nice shooting. You got one. That's it. Kill those little varmints.
Kill those little varmints. Got him.
Good shot, Mr. Marston. Them rabbits didn't stand a chance.
Can I skin him?
Now back up. We should check out the rest of the ranch.
Oh, you're not gonna let me skin him? Oh, come on, that's a lot of rabbits. You can make a really good amount of like rabbit stew with that. Come on.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Cannot abide by this. Yeah, but did you know that rabbit stew is like one of the most fatty stews you can make, and thus
If
the
it's
most
not the
calories?
rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
It's true. Rabbit is a pretty fatty meat.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. Yes, you got one. Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken coop.
Yeah, why do you think it makes such a good stew?
Come on. That's a good kill.
That coyote won't be back.
Let's go. Yeah.
The fucking rabbit's just carrying a chicken. Or not rabbit, it's fucking coyote. There we go.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
Is there an achievement for doing that without losing any of the chickens? I bet there is.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
see it. Maybe not.
Let's go.
He's such a polite man. I genuinely love John Marston. He's not a good man, and he knows he's not a good man, but he's not like, he's not an evil or a bad man either. He's just a dude trying to get by with what he knows and what he's been raised on, basically.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the
Hana
morning.
Fujisaki says hi.
Hi, Anna. What the heck, Cassie? Whoa, 100!
I believe the town of Blackwater would benefit from some kind of parade. Hello there.
Marcy fucked up moments.
Hello, sir.
Where was that general store? Are they even open right now?
I'm thinking this whole Wild West adventure might have been the wrong decision.
Hello there.
Howdy.
It took you this long to realize that she was called McFarlane, even though he said it like numerous times? I was wondering when you were gonna catch on and make a joke about it. I need to save my game again to make it pastime. Marcy, don't get turned on at that idea. Don't get turned on. At your fingers getting so fat and so big that you can't even type anymore.
Beg your pardon.
Seems there's something big hanging in the air. Could be good or bad.
Hello, friend.
Have a
Howdy.
all genuine stuff here.
Genuine.
Sure. I don't mind a little dickering.
Stop. No.
Cleveland Bay? What is this? Oh, these are horses. I don't need horses.
Much obliged.
RDR2 doesn't have a weight gain mechanic. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. I say San Andreas does, though. And that one, you can get fat as fuck. Even calls you a fat fuck when you do it. Seen Fat Arthur? I never have, huh? I didn't know that was a thing. Marcy sent me a picture of a Google search that says RDR2 weight gain and says I'm going to come, spelled C-U-M-N space
Oh, Mr.
comma.
Marston, how are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine, thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
No, that was RDR2.
Course,
I said I
Mr.
would play. The problem with
understand
RDR2 is that I wanted to play this first
yourself
on stream,
likes to have
and now
some
it's out, so I
exotic
can.
secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
But yes, it is embarrassing. I said I would do that, and then I didn't. I know. I've learned to not
you
make
won't
promises
be.
like that.
I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
I'm gonna whoop this lady's ass.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Gonna whoop this lady's ass.
Come on.
Isn't this jolly?
Fuck! Why is my horse just not moving? Go! He just, I'm tapping shift and he's just not doing it.
Come on.
I'm mad. What? My horse just stopped.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this horse sucked way worse than I remember.
Let's go.
I think she was hustling me. Motherfucker, what do you turn better? What the fuck is a million ways to die in the West? What are you talking about?
Come on.
Come on, Mr. Marston!
Call yourself a rancher?
Her ass let me win. I did not deserve that.
Let's go.
For how long that took, her ass let me win.
How you doing back there?
was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Oh yeah, by the way, are you guys looking forward to, I didn't ever like formally announce this as a thing I wanted to do, but I'm doing so now. Are you guys looking forward to, Fast February? Where next month we're going to watch all of the Fast and the Furious movies and their spin-offs in the server. Because I watched the first one and I need people to see how insane it is from the get. Everybody like makes fun of the movies and goes like, oh, they're not even about cars or anything anymore. They were never about cars. Those movies were the opening shot, the opening scene of the first movie is them executing like a perfect heist of like a fucking like an 18-wheeler. It's incredible. We will be watching all of them. Because, so here's the thing too.
Oh, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good,
that I don't think a lot of people understand or like talk about, I guess,
Would you
rather.
mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins.
The thing about the Fast and the Furious movies.
Family.
I'm gonna kill you.
Driven around by a woman.
Shut up.
Family.
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 Shut up. Okay. No, the thing about the Fast and the Furious movies that I don't think a lot of people understand is they all actually reviewed really well.
Time and get on with it, please?
Like all of them reviewed really well. Like, it's easy to think that they're just like dumb, you know, action bro schlock movies, but they're not.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
Jesus
I just know
Christ.
There are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Wow, she really just read him his fucking rights. Holy fuck. But no, like, the Fast and the Furious movies are interesting because,
I
like...
think it's kind of funny I
God
found
damn
you
it.
dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Yeah, he would. But yeah, no, I think it's really easy to make fun of the Fast and Furious movies, and like, it seems like society generally has. But I think they're actually, like, at least from watching the first one and from the reviews of all the others, they're actually apparently really good movies if you just stop making fun of them and like let yourself take them seriously.
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know.
Whoa.
Just an old dog.
That thing turns on a dime.
Lizard on a hot day. Kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
Speaking of the Fast and Furious, yeah, I know my controller became disconnected because it's vibrating on top of my computer. I think it's a I gave it like 5 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd, I think. Holy fuck. You can actually do donuts with the cart. Fun movie. I don't know if it's good. I genuinely believe it is a good movie. Like, actually, unironically, full stop, good movie.
Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us.
And I don't really see any reason to believe otherwise, frankly.
Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Which one has the... I think it's this one. We'll see. The donuts persist? Yeah. Until somebody else walks over them and like slowly gets rid of them, yeah.
Well, hello there. It's excellent to see you today.
Why, hello.
I got stock of them electric belts if you need to lose weight. If you have any night fevers, come back and see me.
Thanks a lot.
Warhorse. How do I whistle? I'm trying to find the shop of you-know-who. And if you've played this game, you know who I'm talking about, but I don't want to say or explain until you see him.
Really now. How you doing?
He's somewhere around here. I don't remember where. He's an undead nightmare. He gets his comeuppance in undead nightmare, but he's in the base game too.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Oh, there he is, right there. I just saw him. This guy right here. This man right here. I don't know where he goes though. You eyeing up this spot? Are you just the general store manager? Oh, you are.
This establishment welcomes you.
How are you, friend?
Everything here is proudly made right here in the USE.
Don't remember who this is? I believe his name is Herbert West. And he is a terrible man.
All the best. You know, they're planning on building a rail tunnel upway. Good evening.
Does he look like Colonel Sanders? Because he's about as racist as Colonel Sanders is? Or like you would expect? Oh yeah, I forgot you can also make John watch a movie. I don't even have money for that.
For Christ's sakes!
Howdy, sir.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
So much spitting.
Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods.
Why does he cock his hip like that? Did you see his slutty little waist, Mr. Marston?
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
He's trying to seduce him in like a masculine, like, oh, I'm a big, strong, masculine man. You can trust me kind of way. And it's working.
So who are we looking for?
Bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages.
We have a synced up walking animation right now, and it's very funny to me.
With their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Back then, Old West Cowboys were already serving Colt. +2.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
Come on, horsey. Let's go.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's the man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Come on.
Yeah.
He's headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Okay. Hi, Tacit.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here, pussyfoot!
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. Behind the tree.
You fools are doomed!
Head for the train, boy. I'll cover you.
Fuck. There we go. You can see why I was less impressed with New Vegas when I had this to play instead.
Try aiming at somebody,
I'm not even trying to be mean to New Vegas. It's just one of these fulfills the cowboy fantasy a lot more for me.
Up here, cocksuckers.
The writing, though, I think this has as good writing as New Vegas.
You boys just ain't that tough.
And I do not hold Rockstar in high esteem, so like, I promise that means something.
Nice shooting, boy. I'd have preferred it this way. I guess beggars can't be choosers. At least we got them.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time?
Really? Because during the fight when I got only headshots, you went, try hitting something sometime for some reason. Fucking asshole.
See you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah.
This game doesn't have Fisto? I mean, yeah. That's good. That makes it better. Fucking get out of here, coyote. Can I skin you? I can. Oh no, this actually looks almost exactly the same. This didn't get touched up at all. In fact, it still even has a specific weird bug that GTA 4 had and this had as well. That was a weird bug with the Euphoria engine, where in cutscenes, if you look closely, people just kind of like vibrate the whole time because they're always ragdolls. So they're always like kind of like you're applying animations to ragdolls. But no, this looks exactly the same. I noticed it immediately in the very first cutscene. It's like, oh, people are still vibrating. What am I hearing over there? Somebody's getting into a firefight over there.
Be reasonable, mister. There ain't no need for fighting like this.
Damn, he got killed.
Rest in peace, my friend.
Change the map. Use your knowledge of the world to find the treasure's resting place. Well, yeah, the tweaks are just like making it work on bigger resolutions than like 720p, but like graphically it looks exactly the same, you know? I guess theoretically it is rendering on a higher resolution, which is nice, but like it still, I don't know, it still looks exactly how I remember it. The only difference is that it doesn't have, or that it has anti-aliasing you can put on now. No, I don't want you. Get off. You're not my horse. I want my horse.
Let's go.
They might have updated the draw distance, but I'm not sure. I honestly don't know.
Miss Renoko says hi.
Okay, so hold on. Where's the treasure map that I got? There's a noose, there's a big tree, and there's a little tree. And the treasure is near that tree. So I gotta find a tree with a noose. I was amazed to see there's a Switch version, and I was even more amazed to see that somehow the Switch version runs like shit. It's my baby, chat. I can't kill that. That's my baby. Hey. There's two of them.
Go.
But yeah, I was amazed to see that this got ported to the Switch, and I was even more amazed to see that it ran like ass on the Switch, because I know that I rag on the Switch a lot and I say that it had dated hardware when it launched, which is true, but this game is so old. Well, thank you, Marcy. I appreciate it.
Come on.
Well, that's good at least. Bye.
Miss Renoko just put
Katie,
away
thank you for
$50
donating
into the
50
Zom
bucks.
Piggy. Donation for funsies.
For funsies? What the heck? Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're good.
Let's go.
Also, chat, this is my solemn prayer to you, or solemn promise to you. In this and in Red Dead 2, I'm sorry. I know it's gonna make the playthrough take forever. I will not fast travel. You cannot get me to like not see these beautiful Western sights. I want nothing more than to exist as a cowboy in the countryside. Also, I love five-finger fillet. It is incredible how people that people played games like this as a way back when. So if you don't know what 5-finger fillet is, you're about to learn. Let's bet $5. Sure.
Let's bet.
1, 2, 2, 2, 2. It's just 1, 2? Wait, what?
Good.
Doesn't make any sense. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
You ain't half bad.
Did the numbers change?
What you're up against.
That's the best you got.
Oh, you want to see it even faster?
You're lucky.
Okay. Why did I hit 1, 2?
I had it up here. Jesus.
What? I'm hitting 1, 2. What is your problem? Okay.
One round one.
I guess there's a like a time period where you can't hit 2 after you hit 1, or you cut yourself. Okay, sure. Hold on. What did Joey send me? Oh yeah, Joey, I love that skunk. That skunk is one of my favorite characters in Animal Crossing. Ah, okay, I understand. I understand. I didn't know it was about the rhythm. I understand.
You're gonna end up with a hole in your hand.
1, 2, 3. Ooh.
I thought we were trying to do this quickly.
Okay. 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1.
I wouldn't want to get in no knife fight with you, pard. I once saw a man cut his own pecker off trying a variation on this amusement. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Not bad.
Why, hello.
1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2. Fuck! I pressed the wrong one. 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1. Fuck! I did it again. 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay.
That's me winning a little.
Whew.
Hey, you. Want to have a go?
How much can you wager?
I'll bet a whole $20. Oh, how much can I wager? 25? All right, sure.
All right. Money's down, mister.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's see if I can match it.
1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. 1, 2, 1. Fuck. Okay, I see. 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. 1, 2, 1, 3, 1.
Knew I could win something.
Okay. You get 5 chances, which is way too much, frankly. All right, so it repeats at 4 into 2, 3.
This is gonna be easier than I thought.
1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1.
See?
There we go.
That's how it's done. Who else wants to try?
Come on. Final guy.
Put down your dust.
How high can I bet? I can bet everything. Yeah, fuck it.
Let's put money on it.
Americus Row.
And you didn't even lose a finger.
Okay, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2. I hit 2, but okay. Okay.
And there it is, mister.
Watch this.
That's the best
All right.
you got.
Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1. Fuck. 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2. What? Okay. Okay. Apparently, if you okay, all right. I didn't know that's how it worked. If you don't do it in time, you just cut yourself. If you don't press it at the right moment, okay. Oh, that's annoying. All right, whatever. That's all my money gone. Yeah, I lost everything. It's genuinely not a big deal. I'm more annoyed that it works that way since that wasn't how it worked on the console version, at least not from what I remember.
True enough.
Hello.
You a tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown. How'd you like it?
Anonymous says, broke bitch.
No pain. It's your funeral.
Sure. Let's have a showdown. Hello, Tobias Weldon. Goodbye, Tobias Weldon. And the perfect RimWorld mod for you? Rim Dead Redemption? What's this? Having a good day? Cut me down to size, boss? How mean do you want me to be, Cassie? Now I loot his body. Why'd you do that? Because he challenged me. Now I got money to play. Got money to play some five-finger fillet. Maris, come back. As mean as you can. All right, as mean as I can. The only thing more pathetic than your need to be annoying for attention is your need to be the smartest person in the room by making sure everybody knows that you know Latin.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new
How I
line.
cut myself.
Hello?
Low tier Kyria moment.
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea.
Cassie told me to be as mean as I could, and I know she can take it.
Suddenly the world is full of
They
days.
mentioned Latin in months, actually. Yeah, I guess that's true.
I remember when we first got
You
here.
missed? Damn.
We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
So want a compliment, please? Who's a cute bunny?
Hello?
Who's a cute little bunny?
I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
It's you. You're a cute
Not
little
sure
bunny.
I do.
And I'm petting your fluffy little tail. The fluffiest little tail.
Marshall!
Violet pees on you.
I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
You missed that one. Try another.
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That's sarcasm.
Squirming, contorting, and ever expanding. This horror must be unmade.
No. This horror won't be unmade. Also, Joey, this does look like a mod that I would really like. Well, thank you. Hello? Okay, why am I not zooming in? Back down here.
Get fucked, you cum stain!
Coming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Why me? I'm a terrible mother.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am.
Fuck.
I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud? Superior. Don't forget you need us more than we need you.
Stay with us, Marston. You never know. Smaller twins might have set up an ambush. I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy
the Hanging
who's never
Rock.
forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land, bringing modernization and betterments to the West. It's only made the rich richer and the poor poorer, and it's killed a way of life.
Building a factory over a field ain't gonna help nobody I know.
Nearly there.
You see what I'm talking about? About how this game has, like, things to say about, like, the death of the Wild West? And, like, sort of, like, gentrification and westernization, or like Western colonization of you know, areas like this in general. It's not necessarily saying the Wild West was, like, better, but it's saying that, like, we did lose an entire, like he said, we lost a way of life when that sort of thing happened.
If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Speaking of mods, about a source mod that you might like, link it to me.
Look out! Rustler guard! Gun him down! Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy? Got one!
Boy like that, Marston hit.
We come from Mr. Gulch's camp! Boy, take the left for it. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputies.
Hi, Twig.
Stop falling behind! We gotta push forward!
I suppose that's what it said on the
Let's
tin.
hope this goes as well as last time.
Put your gun down, friend!
There's a couple of the rat bastards.
Fuck.
Don't think you'll be wanting this no more, friend.
There, bastards. Eyes up!
Why am I exempt? Presumably your fear of pregnancy?
Damn you! Blast him, boy!
Joey forgot that they're scared of babies.
Let's clear out Pike's Basin once and for all! Hey, you! Line him out if you need it. Keep on the ridge.
Marcy owned moments. Marcy hecka freaking owned moments. Marcy owns owned moments.
Let's push it. Watch out. Looks like there's a couple of snipers over there. Eyes up! Sniper! Surrender!
Where? Oh, he said eyes up. That's not up.
Be rustling no more.
I've dropped 100 fools like you.
I can hear more gunshots. Quick, let's go help my deputy.
I'm not owned. I'm my own individual. Oh, Charlotte's gonna be really unhappy to hear that. Fishwife too, honestly.
Come on, let's regroup.
This is mighty generous of you, mister.
I don't think being in a relationship means your partner owns you. Hey Joey, do I own you? Yeah, answer properly. Good puppy. Yeah, I don't know, Cassie. Your theory's falling flat.
The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run for it.
Chat, can I share an unhinged thought with you that I was having the other day? So I've been watching this TV show called Evil, right? Which I was talking about before. It's like basically the X-Files except about like the Catholic Church, where there's like a guy who's basically a priest and another like a girl who's like a non-believer and like an atheist and stuff, and they go investigate like exorcisms and hauntings and, you know, other stuff like that on behalf of the church. And it's really fun and really good, and I really enjoyed it. But season 2, like they went to a streaming service starting with season 2, 3, and 4. They went to a streaming service, and the coronavirus happened, and then they went to a streaming service at the same time, and their budget got like changed. I don't know if it got higher or lower. I think it got lower. So they got a lot more weird and like character focused with season 2, which has been really good, to be clear. This is not a complaint. It's really, really good. But I kept thinking yesterday, like while I was watching it last night, I was like, man, I think a schism would be really fun. What if we just did a schism? What if we got together and did a schism? Well, I just want to do a schism in the Catholic Church. I just think it would be funny. I think it would be a good time. Let's do a schism, dude.
Come on! Give them hell!
If you don't stop that, you ain't gonna live! You're making a big mistake, friend!
I don't even know what kind of schism I want to do. I just want to do a schism. Just for the hell of doing a schism.
Marston swatting rustlers like flies. I'm the goddamn law.
Dude, being called the anti-pope is sick. If they didn't want you to do a schism, why'd they make doing a schism sound so cool? That's an incredible title.
There's gonna be some sawdust in your damn beard, amigo.
7. Yep, there we go. That's 7 shots. Excuse you? You had 7 shots. That's how long, so much the repeater has.
Quick, let's get those hostages free.
Yeah, 7 shots. That's bullshit. You went to reload.
What have we got here?
Yeah, chat, how do you guys feel about my Source Mod Sunday idea, by the way? Because the thing that inspired it was, let me show you. I found this post from r/Half-Life that keeps getting updated, or at least it was updated 2 years ago, and it has still some of the most, like, the stuff I, like, some of the more recent things I've seen. Hold on. So I found this post, a comprehensive list of all single-player Half-Life / Source mods that are worth playing. And it's a really, really, really big list. And I kind of just want to go through all of these. Some are multiplayer, some are not. I kind of just want to play them. I think it would be fun. It just seems like it would be really fun.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
You could say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
That's his name, Wes
Mr.
Dickens.
Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Not Herbert West, Wes Dickens.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Marcy, we're making you drink the SCP fetish content milk that just turns you into a human cow. But we're gonna make sure that the changes, we're gonna make sure that you only ever stay in stage 1 so that you never actually fully become a cow. You just get really leaky nips. Just to hurt you. I still can't believe that article exists. Moon Lily, we will be doing it to you and turning you fully into the cow with all 8 teats and everything. Then you can go in my basement, and we'll have to go down to the basement to milk the creature. Hey, why'd you keep that tab open for 2 days after? Oh, geez. I hope you'll be okay, Katie.
Let's go.
Chat, name my horse. Its name, I guess, is technically War Horse, but I want to try to keep it for as long as I can. Name my horse. How do you say that, Joey? Also, Lillian, I was really inspired by your stream yesterday. I kind of want to do something similar and just go through my Retroid Pocket and be like, what's on it? I was really inspired by your stream. I might do that today. I might like stop this and do that today. Rocinante? Rocinante? Is it Aldaim? Esro? What is Esro? Oh, that's horseback. God damn it. I'm so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I'm going with Joey's name. Joey, say it again. I liked it. And put the name and then the pronunciation in one message. So it's up past the tree. Here's some rocks.
Let's go. Come on.
Oh my god, there's more shooting happening.
Can't let the criminals win now, can we?
I should, but I won't. I am, however. Rocinante. Rocinante.
Excuse me, partner. I ain't getting fresh. Come on! Load up now. Yeah.
Rocinante it is.
Come on.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck! See that thing fly?
Come on. Let's get this over with.
It's like a cluster of 4 rocks that I'm looking for.
Let's go.
I think I must have went the wrong way. Oh, that might be it right there. I think I see it, maybe.
Go.
Got a raccoon. When do we hunt Bigfoot? I mean, we can if I was playing Undead Nightmare. Where is this fucking treasure? Do I need like a shovel? What the hell is that? Holy fuck! Jackrabbit!
Lie still.
Jackalope, that's what they're called. Those are not real, right? Gotta kill 5 coyotes. This looks like it should be it, and yet I see nothing. I hear shooting.
Thank you, guys. It's all right. Don't mention it. You stink. Fire.
Brother, I cannot find this fucking treasure. All right, come on, Rocinante. I want to find this fucking treasure so bad. Where could this be? God, I wish I lived out in the country like this. Brother, none of them hit you. If you died, that's your fault.
This is dirty. Oh, Lord. This is nasty. Oh, what were you eating?
Me at Marcy when I'm cutting it up. Filleting it for fish.
This is a messy one.
Better be saving some? Nope. All right, I really want to do the hunter's challenge stuff like really bad. Skin and kill 5 deer. All right. Shoot and kill 5 flying wild birds. I can do that. Easy peasy. Hello, sir. Dorbu, we named a Pokemon after you, and then it died. Sorry. Wasn't my fault. This is RDR1.
Let's make this quick.
Where'd that other one go? There we go. Sharpshooter rank 1. Why do you have cowboy bullet time? Just a thing. Been a thing since the very first one, Red Dead Revolver. Back when Red Harlow was the one that you would play as. There are games for Red Dead Redemption? There's one. There is good old Red Dead Revolver. It's weird. For some reason, people act like Red Dead Redemption is a series that like Rockstar bought, and like Red Dead Redemption is the first one they made, and Red Dead Redemption was made by somebody else. But no, they made Revolver rather. But they made Revolver too. So. I mean, the reason it's there is because it's to like, it's a gameplay conceit to show that John is a really good shot. I don't think that's controversial, or at least it's not controversial to me. I did not know Revolver existed. I might stop this here in a minute, and then I might play, I might show off some stuff in my Retroid Pocket, and I can show you guys Red Dead Revolver.
This looks like the one.
If you guys care to see. Rosie. Where you at? There's a very specific stranger mission I want to get. But I don't think it's gonna spawn yet. There's a stranger mission over here though. Hello, miss.
Oh, they took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Wait, hold on. What's this? Wanted poster. Sure. Who's wanted? Walton's gang, assault at the Hanging Rock, 80 alive, 40 dead. Mo Van Bar. Sure, I'll take a bounty. What the fuck? I'm shooting the bad guys. Guess I shot a fleeing civilian. God damn it. All right. What? Why'd you put me all the way over here? Well, now I gotta go back to Armadillo. Because I want to go there. You and me both. I love basically everything about this game. I think it and RDR2 are some of like the greatest westerns ever made. I don't want to spend my hard-earned money on increased firepower, but I do want to buy a rope. Chad, if I... no, never mind. That's a dumb question. I was playing that earlier, Dorbu, and I'm really good at it. Except for the final one where I choked. If you should. You don't even know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say if I set up a 5M server, which is the private servers that have like mod features and stuff for Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead. I was gonna say if I set up a 5M server, would people play on it? But the answer is no.
Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
I just really want to do GTA or not GTA, Red Dead RP really bad.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh, y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth, Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Dowsing rods are like fake, right? There's like no... There's nothing to that.
I think I may have found something, but... Old Coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
Property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
You ain't that
Maybe I
stupid,
will.
mister.
Well, all right then. Are you going or not? You're making me nervous.
Go!
Barber and dentist. I don't really know if I want those professions merged.
I got iron to suit any need. Please. That's on a hell of a show.
Dear sir, hello.
There you go.
Oh no, he doesn't.
I won't sell armaments to them thugs, whatever the profits may be. That's a fine deal. A fine transaction. I'm thinking that we're mutually beneficial.
A barber who just takes like a belt sander to your teeth.
Nope, we
And
can't.
a fucking like a dental drill to your hair. Just the worst barber ever. Chat, where do I get a lasso?
Nice doing business.
That's all I need for now.
Do I already have a lasso? I don't think I do. Perry? Perry, are you telling lies again? I think Perry's telling lies again. What the fuck, lady? You see that lady like jump? Harry, even if you're not lying, I refuse to believe it has a JRPG ass name like The Great Schism. There's no way.
Let's go.
That is a Final Fantasy ass name.
Sorry, mister.
Howdy.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston.
That wasn't
do
a riddle.
You do that? I
That
wonder
was-
as a substitute for having anything interesting to say.
That was really clear, Bonnie.
Miss McFarland.
Bonnie, that was really clear.
Bonnie, you fool.
That was really clear.
Call me Bonnie.
That was explicitly, literally what is happening to him.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York.
No, yeah, he is married with
He
a son.
never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk
He has
about
widower
You can
energy
imagine
because
he
he's
only ever
trying
ate
to
haggis or killed.
basically kill the old John
And
Marston,
he hated the English for
and
what
he's
they had
being
done
forced to
his
do so by the
great-grandparents that he'd never
FBI.
met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true.
That right there,
Especially when it
people don't
comes to
forget.
money.
Nothing gets forgiven. That
You
is
know, even now, after all his
very
labors,
hugely a
my
theme of
father's
this
debts are
game.
still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
In a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Uneducated, huh?
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
All cowboys are bastards, and they know they're bastards. That's what makes them interesting. They know they're bastards and make no bones about being bastards.
Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows?
Any cowboy that tells you he's just a good man,
Come on.
it's lying through his teeth.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
For the record, the wife is also from the gang that he was in, and they are both trying to pull themselves out of it. Vance, in my mind, did have a very big John Marston energy to him, I will say. That was who I was thinking of as I was, like, characterizing him. Come on.
This way. We need to take them out to the pasture.
Come on. Back in line, you. Back in line, you.
Go.
I am actually being a cowboy.
Let's go.
Nail it down. Keep just showing off.
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd to our pasture for grazing.
Well, good news. Lily, keep watching. At one point, you do go to Mexico in this game. And boy, do they have a lot of words to call you.
Keep them nice and tight.
Barney's gonna love this. Keep them tight, now.
That's a big herd for your first time.
You're doing great, Mr. Mark. Stay with him. Keep that herd together now.
Nail it down, Mr. Austin. Keep it moving.
I like Vaquero, but I also like Cowboy. I'm sorry. Buckaroo is awful, though.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
It does sound like Sita. Why do you think I like Sita so much?
Come on.
This is one of my favorite OSTs of all time. Seriously, this game is like probably my third favorite game of all time. Like,
come on.
I don't really know why it took me so long to get around to playing it, but I know I've avoided RDR2 for a really long time because I'm kind of afraid that it can't match what RDR1 gives me. Because there's something so interesting to me about the idea of playing a cowboy game at the end of cowboy time. Zero Mission, this, and Metal Gear Solid 3. Come back after 3 p.m. today.
Hello.
Time to go save. Lunafit, or yeah, Luan Fishes. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the graveyard. Charles Mash. Cowboy time is long gone. John is a leftover relic. Yeah, I guess that's a better way to put it. But I think that's like extremely interesting, you know? Like, I genuinely think that makes for a very interesting, like, setting. And it takes the idea of, like, you know, cowboy and westerns and all that stuff, and it means that it has a lot of interesting things to say. He's effectively a sort of American Ronin. Literally, yes. And he's a Ronin that is being forced to take one last samurai job that he doesn't even want to do. That's the thing. Like he said multiple times, he is just trying to like John is just trying to like live out his life on his ranch with his family. He ran a horrible life as like a, you know, like the type of guy that you would get bounty hunter stuff on. Like he ran a horrible life as this like career criminal because he didn't have anything else, and he finally escaped that after seeing how much it was hurting those he loved and himself. And he got out and he wanted to live alone.
Did you meet my father?
And now he's being forced to
This is my father, Drew McFarland.
he's being forced to get back into that life.
Please. So.
No, I know they were. I'm very aware.
My daughter informs me that you're here on some
Westerns and samurai movies are just two sides of the same coin.
County.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle just take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like
The writing of this game is immaculate.
Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further.
Like I beg you to
Come
like
on, Bonnie,
let
we
go
have
of all
things to
your
do.
preconceptions
Mr.
of like a
Marston, do you wanna
Rockstar
join
game.
us?
And like, you know, the like misanthropy of them and like the South Park-esque misanthropy of them and cynicism from like GTA, because it's just not in this game, nowhere near as much.
For a city dweller, that is.
Even when it is, it's still trying to actually say something, unlike GTA 5, right? Like in GTA, when somebody is stupid, the joke is just, wow, look how stupid they are. In this, when it's like being cynical and like cynical and when it's being cynical and misanthropic, it's going like, hey, look, this dude's racist as hell and everybody's okay with it. Isn't that fucked up? That's bad. That's a bad thing. And like, yeah, that's like a basic, easy take to make, right? But like, they sure won't do that in Grand Theft Auto. At least it says something. Even if it's basic. Good night, Joey. I love you.
Come on.
But also, I think it has a lot of really interesting things to say that aren't basic.
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret that sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
But I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
Also, like, again, I need to stress, John is like a pretty progressive character. Not just now, like, not even just for now, but especially for this time. The fact he just said, like, oh, I think a woman could do a good job, instead of immediately being like, no, women should die or whatever. Like, that's pretty big. Remember that this is like 1910 or whatever, you know? Arthur and John are both like fairly progressive dudes because they don't care about like I don't know, the divide between like people or whatever, as much as they care about just trying to live.
Whoa! Pull that damn rope, Marston!
I mean, you're correct, but also like I think it makes him an interesting I think it by virtue of it being, you know, what it is, I think it makes him an interesting protagonist. Hi, Riss, I love you. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I got you. I got you now.
That's it.
Come on, cowboy. Come on, let's go.
You're doing fine.
I mean, I don't know. You'd be surprised, Hannah. Unfortunately.
Keep at it, Mr. Marston.
How's the game? Just as good as I remember.
Whoa there. Nearly there. God damn it.
Cowboy out of you yet. Woo! I think that's enough activity for an old timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on then. Let's see if you can get another one. Easy now.
Did you want to pause for Eek 3? Oh yeah, can you link me to that? Is it going right now? Did it already start? It should be starting in like a few minutes, right?
Yeah. Come on.
Can you link me to it?
Just stay calm.
Oh, god damn it.
Whoa! Relax now. Come on, baby. Calm
I
down.
should be able to end this quest and save in time.
Relax. Relax now. Nearly there. Hold on. Easy. There. That wasn't so bad.
Look at that. Pure natural. I think that'll do it for today. Get back to the ranch.
Damn, I wanted to go get a bounty with the lasso, but oh well.
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family.
Hold on, let me load it up.
I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
Premieres in 5 minutes,
It's
yeah.
one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor.
As far as I know, I think GTA is being written by the person who wrote Red Dead 2, so maybe? Or it's being written by somebody who who's like not their usual person, so maybe? I think they're aware that people are kind of like annoyed and bothered by the cynicism. People are experiencing like a cynicism fatigue of GTA. Yeah, they have made like stuff about how they want it to be different, so that's the only reason I've gone from like I'm not gonna buy this to like maybe I'll buy this. Oh, are they not? I don't know, it sucks because I actually really like some parts of GTA 5's story. Like, genuinely, if you take out Trevor, who is, like, an interesting character when they want him to be, but mostly just, like, they don't follow up on it, so he's mostly just there to be a meme character. If you take out Trevor, and if you focus on Franklin and Michael and the dichotomy between them, I actually really like the story of GTA 5, but it's just so hard to take the story seriously in the world that it's in. Anyway, hi Sheeps, hi Raiders, we're about to watch Eek 3.
Let's head for Armadillo.
Oh my god, maybe.
Tomorrow I'll teach you about rain.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of chief governesses Paul hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my paw's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
I actually really like Bonnie. Her dad kind of sucks, given the whole, like, oh, we fought the Indians after this land was untamed or whatever. But I think Bonnie is, like, an actually really interesting character.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
Looks like the ranch hand's up ahead.
She be need food? Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
Whoa there.
Wait for my signal, and don't let those horses out of your...
Okay, I'm just gonna have to pause this. That's all right.